Hey guys, let's take a look at this 12 by 12 custom made Sil-Poly tarp by Bruce over at Nature Calls. So after my last river trip, I contacted Bruce. I wanted a second tarp, but the second tarp I wanted to be 12 by 12. The last one he made me was a 10 by 10, had a bunch of tie outs on it. Love that tarp, performed perfectly, but I wanted something a little bit bigger that would cover my hammock a little bit more, give me a little bit more real estate when it was raining to hang out underneath. And we talked about a Sil-Poly instead of a Sil-Nylon. And this is what he came up with. So this is 12 by 12, and it just has tie outs along the edge, none on the tarp itself. It is made of a Sil-Poly material, and with some of the cordage I have in here, it comes in around a pound, 12 ounces, and you can see it can be scrunched down a lot smaller than the bag that I have it in now. So let's take a closer look at it. So when I got the tarp, Bruce had made this really nice stuff sack for it. Really nice design. This is made out of the Sil-Poly material. Awesome stitching, awesome work, and little cinch cord with a cinch lock on here. And I'm really excited about using this on my upcoming trip this week. So we're just going to get this hung up here. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do a lean-to so we can look at the tarp. Right now I'm just using some paracord. I am going to order some smaller cordage for it, and maybe some Dutch wear, and just bling it out a little bit more. So let's get this, I'll get this completely set up, and then we'll go over the tarp. So as you can see, this is a nice big tarp. It has 8 tie outs on it, 1 on each corner and 1 in the middle between each corner. And we have a shiny side and a duller side. The shiny side is more the bottom side. And I do have some cordage for my tie outs already on here hanging that I'm going to use this weekend. But I really like this. So let's take a closer look at it. You can see that he did a outstanding job on the tie out points of this, and seam sealed everything with his own mixture of seam sealant. Another thing he did with the tie out points is everything is folded under, so on the very top there's nothing for the water to catch. You hear the coyotes? Well, Bruce and me have been friends since I started my YouTube channel. We've been on chats, we talk, just a great friend of mine. And he made me the 10 by 10 Sil-Nylon one, and that works great. I love that tarp. But we got talking about this Sil-Poly, and what we noticed with the Sil-Nylon was that even though it shedded water and kept you dry when it was raining good, it kind of wanted to hold moisture. So when you go to pack it away, even if you shook it out, when you went to pack it away, it was just damp. And then when you got to your next camp and hung it up, it only took a few minutes to dry. It was dry within a matter of minutes, but it kind of held a little bit of moisture. I don't know a lot about sil nylon or Sil-Poly, but this is supposed to shed water a lot better and not hold the moisture. So if it had rained all night and you're getting ready to pack up camp, you can shake it off and it's gonna be a lot drier and not hold the moisture like the sil nylon did. When I went on my last trip with Chris, I really liked his 12 by 12. That extra couple feet from my 10 by 10 really give you a lot of extra coverage, especially on the ends of your hammock. And if you wanted to make a porch overhang, there was a lot of real estate there that you could hang out under. Several people could hang out underneath it if it was raining, do your cooking, whatever you need. My plans for this tarp is to just have it for my hammock, use my other tarp in more bushcraft or other configurations, maybe tarp camping. I am going to do away with this paracord here and get this number 95 paracord. I really like it, especially when you use it with Dutch flies. Makes a awesome tight ridge line. I use these bungees here on all my tie outs. It helps keep the tarp taut when it's windy, and less wear and tear on the tie outs also. As you can see, I have these number 95 on these tie outs, and I just do a cinch knot when I tie it out. I'll tie it up in an A-frame, maybe place some sticks up front to make a porch. It is big enough that you can almost wrap it around your hammock, make like a tent mode out of it. I was really excited when Bruce decided to take on the project for me. He said it would be a fun project, and it turned out amazing. Bruce, I love it to death. Thank you again. And I think he is making another 12 by 12 for Wyndham Woodcraft's wife. Not sure on that, but if he is, then Shannon, you're gonna really love this thing. It is amazing. So this is my 12 by 12 custom Sil-Poly tarp by Bruce over at Nature Calls. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get this thing put back in the stuff sack, start going through my other gear. We got an upcoming Manistee River trip, so look forward to that video to see. I'm excited to see how it performs on our trip. Until the next time, you guys take care.